Have you ever pondered on what truly drives you as an individual? This question, though simple, is a doorway to a deeper understanding of ourselves. It's the catalyst that propels us into the realm of self-awareness and self-improvement. We all navigate life driven by unseen forces that shape our actions, decisions, and ultimately our destinies. These forces, as Tony Robbins discovered, can be distilled into 6 essential human needs. They are certainty, uncertainty, love and connection, significance, growth and contribution or service to others. These needs, like the strings of a marionette, guide us subtly but surely. They are the invisible hands that mold our lives, often without our conscious realization. Understanding these needs, recognizing which ones drive us primarily, is akin to learning the rules of a game we're all players in, called life. Before we dive in, take a moment. Reflect on what you believe drives you. Because in knowing ourselves, we unlock the power to shape our lives intentionally. Let's begin with the first essential human need, certainty. Certainty refers to our need for safety and predictability in our lives. It's the comfort of knowing that we can put food on the table, keep a roof over our heads, and live in a world that makes sense and is predictable. Yet, while certainty provides us with a sense of security and stability, it can also become a double-edged sword. If we cling too tightly to certainty, we risk becoming stagnant, stuck in our comfort zones, afraid to venture out and explore new possibilities. We may end up living a life that's predictable, but also unfulfilling and devoid of growth. The key is to strike a balance. It's perfectly normal, even necessary, to seek out certainty in our lives. But we must also be willing to step into the unknown, to embrace change and uncertainty, to keep growing and evolving. Remember, a balance of certainty is necessary, but too much might restrict your potential. Next, we have the need for uncertainty. Yes, you heard it right. Uncertainty, the very thing we often try to avoid, is actually a fundamental human need. It's the spice of life, introducing variety, excitement, and surprise. It's what makes us feel alive, pushing us out of our comfort zones and into new experiences. But why then do we often shy away from it? Well, uncertainty can be uncomfortable. It can bring about feelings of vulnerability and risk. But avoiding uncertainty can lead to a life of monotony, a life devoid of the thrill of the new and the unexpected. It can stifle our growth, hinder our exploration, and limit our potential. So let's rethink our relationship with uncertainty. Let's not just tolerate it, but actively seek it out, welcome it even. Because it's in these uncharted territories that we truly discover who we are and what we're capable of. Embrace uncertainty. It adds color and depth to our lives. Now, let's explore the power of love and connection. As humans, we are inherently social creatures. We crave a sense of belonging, a connection that transcends the superficial and touches the soul. Love and connection are not just about romantic relationships, but also about the deep, meaningful bonds we form with family, friends, and even our community. The power of love and connection lies in their ability to nourish our inner selves. They provide us with a sense of security, understanding, and acceptance that is vital to our well-being. When we feel loved and connected, we are more open to growth and learning. We become kinder, more empathetic, and more willing to give of ourselves. However, the absence of these connections can leave us feeling isolated and unfulfilled. It's like a plant trying to grow without sunlight. We become stunted, unable to reach our full potential. So take a moment to reflect. Are you nurturing your relationships? Are you fostering love and connection in your life? Remember, love and connection, they are the glue that binds us all. Moving forward to significance and growth. These are 2 powerful needs that guide our actions and shape our lives in profound ways. The need for significance is the desire to feel unique, special, and important. It's the inner drive that pushes us to stand out from the crowd, to make our mark, and to be recognized for our accomplishments. It's the force that motivates us to strive for success and achievement, and to seek out opportunities where we can shine and demonstrate our worth. However, the need for significance can also be a double-edged sword. When it becomes a driving force, it can lead us to compare ourselves with others, to seek validation and approval, and to feel dissatisfied when we perceive that we are not measuring up. The key is to recognize this need within us and to find healthy ways to fulfill it. This can mean finding a sense of significance in our own personal growth and development, rather than seeking it externally. And this brings us to the need for growth. This is the desire to constantly develop, improve, and expand our capacities. It's the longing to learn new things, to challenge ourselves, to push our boundaries, and to step out of our comfort zones. It's the inner drive that propels us to become better versions of ourselves, to strive for mastery, and to seek out opportunities for learning and expansion. Growth is a fundamental human need because it gives us a sense of progress and forward momentum. It's the feeling of satisfaction we get when we master a new skill, overcome a challenge, or reach a new level of understanding. It's the joy of discovery, the thrill of achievement, and the fulfillment of realizing our potential. In conclusion, both significance and growth are crucial components of our human experience. They shape our actions, influence our decisions, and contribute to our overall sense of well-being. Understanding these needs and finding healthy ways to fulfill them can lead to a more fulfilling, balanced, and enriched life. Significance gives us a sense of worth. Growth gives us a sense of progress. Finally, we come to the need to contribute. This powerful need is deeply rooted in our human nature. It's the desire to make a difference, to leave a mark, to enhance the lives of those around us. It's about being part of something greater than ourselves, about giving back to the world in our unique way. Contribution and service to others often provide a deep sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that other needs might not offer. It's about sharing our gifts, our talents, our time, and our resources to bring about positive change. It's about understanding that we are part of a broader community, a global family, and that our actions can have a ripple effect, impacting lives far beyond our immediate surroundings. When we contribute, we're not just helping others, we're also helping ourselves. We're fostering a sense of purpose, a feeling of being connected to the world at large. We're creating a legacy, a positive footprint that lasts beyond our time. And in doing so, we're also fulfilling our need for growth because through service, we learn, we evolve, we become better versions of ourselves. In a world often focused on individual success and personal gain, it's easy to overlook this need to contribute. But it's worth noting that some of the most fulfilled and content individuals are those who have embraced this need. They've realized that true happiness often lies not in what we get, but in what we give. So let's not underestimate the power of contribution. Whether it's volunteering at a local shelter, mentoring a young person, planting a tree, or simply lending a listening ear to a friend in need, every act of service counts. Every contribution, no matter how small, can make a significant difference. Remember, our lives are not just about us. They're about all the lives we touch, all the difference we make, all the love we share. That's the magic of contribution. That's the beauty of service. Contributing to the greater good gives us purpose. It makes us part of something bigger. So, have you identified what drives you? We've traversed through the landscape of the 6 essential human needs: certainty, uncertainty, love, connection, significance, growth, and contribution service to others. Each of these needs propels us in different ways, shaping our actions, decisions, and ultimately, our lives. You've heard about the need for certainty, that comforting assurance of knowing what's coming next. Then there's the need for uncertainty, the thrill of unpredictability that keeps life interesting. We've delved into the profound power of love and connection, which can make anything seem possible. We've also touched on the compelling need for significance and growth, the force that drives us to improve and feel valued. Finally, we explored the importance of contribution, the need to give back and serve others. Now it's time to turn the mirror inwards. Reflect on these needs. How do they drive you? What are your primary needs? Understanding your needs is the first step to self-improvement. So take that step today.